tonight.
NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
The output from Rice in last week's game, he was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
You look at this Colt defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
That one caught by Rice.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Rashee Rice.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Perkins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is number 1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw. Perkins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Colts at 5-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Touchdown Colts! Michael Pittman, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me, because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. 4th down, so Kansas City sends out Tommy Townsend. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Looking to throw. Perkins. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10. Perkins. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw again. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Taylor. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That 2nd down play nets a -4. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Perkins. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. So we have reached halftime with a touch
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
2nd half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Perkins.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Off the play fake. Perkins. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. His throw incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
So here are the Colts to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Throwing to start the drive. Perkins flushed out right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Perkins flush to his right. And now the rookie's free. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. A carry here for the big tight end. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts add 6 to their lead. They'll let Taylor try and run.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
That is caught. He's into space past the 25.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tim Patrick, 50 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Perkins' throw going to be caught by Davis.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st down, Perkins forced out to his left.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. 3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Back to throw. Perkins escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes finding Kelsey.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes will throw.
That'll be caught by Rice.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Mahomes to throw it. That's going to be caught by Tony.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Mahomes throw taken in here by Patrick.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Mahomes.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
Mahomes.
And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Looking to throw. Perkins flushed out right.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Colts, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they go down to defeat for just the second time in 11 games so far.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.